If I had only known 4 or 5 lawyers, I would most certainly have agreed with your point. But if I've known, maybe dealt intimately with about 400 or 500 lawyers, I believe that I have a reasonable basis for that opinion. The last person I remember that ever conducted themselves in corporate finance terms in ways that I felt were even remotely ethical was a fine gentleman by the name of Lober Landau, who was at Sullivan and Cromwell in 1981 stood up to Amex and insisted that they disclose properly in their 10K various elements of problems with one of their major molybdenum mines. That is the last time. I dealt with hundreds of clients, probably not 400 or 500 lawyers, probably thousands of lawyers. I don't overplay who I am. I was a bit player in the big leagues, but I was in the big leagues. And I knew what was going on at the very top of the world of finance. And so I don't believe it's a matter of prejudice. I believe it's a matter of inference based upon a very sorry experience I had with people who didn't begin to measure up to the other members of my family who are also lawyers, who exemplify the old ways of doing things. Of course, they ended up being very poor as opposed to the lawyers I dealt with who ended up being very rich. Now, that's not to say every lawyer's like that. I only know the people at the very top levels of the corporate finance practices of what are esteemed to be the best firms in the country.